coming forward, set to go, and sprinting away from the 1160 metre marker. Lady of Tibet and Emblem of the Sun with Tintamarre got off to the best starts. The grey horse is very quick early on, Blue Velvet, who's almost taking it up on the outside. Further back to Moonlight Trader, who races about 4 lengths off the leader, and Peace Treaty, and they're in close quarters, only 4 lengths separate first to last. It's Emblem of the Sun and Blue Velvet that dictate matters, with Tintamarre down the inside, Lady of Tibet, Peace Treaty, the red cap on the outside, and Moonlight Trader. All have still got a chance within 3 lengths of each other here as they come down to the halfway stage, approach the 600 metre marker. It's Emblem of the Sun, Tintamarre down the inside, then Blue Velvet, Moonlight Trader down the extreme inside, further back to Peace Treaty and Lady of Tibet as they come down into the last 400 metres. Tintamarre's picked up the advantage down the inside. Moonlight Trader is a runner. Further back, Emblem of the Sun, then Blue Velvet, and further to the outside is Peace Treaty. It's Tintamarre with that run under the belt. That comes clear by about a length and a half here of Moonlight Trader, and Tintamarre has now pulled 3 lengths clear. And here is Tintamarre going on to win it comfortably from Moonlight Trader. Lady of Tibet, a good-looking third, and behind that Emblem of the Sun, Peace Treaty and Blue Velvet. Finished in 4th. 5th position was Peace Treaty, and behind that was Blue Velvet. Well, he had a good run first time out. He ran 4 lengths off them. I like the way he looked on that debut run, and Diego de Gavea from a 1 draw has kept him in contention the whole way, pulled clear the last 200. Well-bred, half-brother to White Pearl. Well done to Messrs. Grant Cornwell, to Gary Basil, who's on course today, and to Mr. Clark as well, Lance Clark as well, who's got a share in Tintamarre, which is French apparently for din or uproar. And if you back this, I suppose you'll be Tintamarring all over the place.
Welcome back. It is the expected big performance and the improvement after a decent debut effort behind the Roy Magna first timer on that day. It is Tintamarre who has come through to win it. Good to see the connections are on course, and of course good to talk to Diego once again. Diego, you and Alec certainly struck up a good relationship, but take us through this one before we talk about the long term.
Yes, I mean, this horse shows a lot of work back at home. He carries on like an old horse. He doesn't carry on like a juvenile. We expected a bold performance from him first time out. However, the 800 was a bit on the sharp side for him, and greenness. And in all fairness, I do think still early days, but I think that that field that we knocked was a nice bunch of juveniles in that race. But today he's come out and done the job in a fine way, in a fine manner, I should say. The little bit of step up in trip has helped him a lot. I mean, he's a horse that wants a bit of ground, and today, having that run under the belt, he did everything I asked him to do, and he won a nice race today.
How does your afternoon look like for you as we go forward?
I think I've got a very competitive card. I think I've got some nice chances. My ride in the 4th, Follow the Sun, step up in trip, will suit her as well. I hope she can run a good race. I think she will give a good account of herself. Then I've got Star Coin.
This was our best.
Yeah, I've got Star Coin. Star Coin and Quasi's Lady, just hoping for the best back end of quartets. But like Mr. Led just said, now this was our best today, and I'm just glad that he's arrived.
I think he's trying to knock me off the trail there.
Yeah, definitely. I think he wants to come in and say a few words now. So just before I go, to Mr. Clark, Mr. Basil, Mr. Cornwell, lovely to ride them a winner. Nice horse. He's just won his maiden, and let's just see what he can do from here. To my sponsors, Eco Simply Solar, thank you. And to Mr. Led, his whole team, Debbie, Evan, all the guys behind the scene, thank you.
We appreciate your time. Thank you very, very much. Good afternoon, Mr. Led. Nice expected improvement forthcoming, and a nice win, sir.
Yeah, he's a smart horse. I think he that first run was promising, 800 meters. And I just want to say well done to the guys there. At least Grant Cornwell, he's been to Turffontein, but he lives in Durban, so he didn't make the trip. But I'm sure he's watching and all happy with this run.
Okay, so you've told me off air this is all out of shot. You told me this is the best for the day, but obviously some chances. Quasi's Lady tries the extra this afternoon in that second feature, 2,400, and of course Follow the Sun, who somehow is expected to win by the supporters out there.
Yeah, look, I was just taking the pressure off. That was our best for the day. But yeah, Follow the Sun is working well, and she's got this big action. She's got every chance of winning. She's competitive in that race. If she doesn't make the first 3, I'll be disappointed. We're hoping for the win, of course. And then Quasi's Lady, I've always wanted to try over the extra. It's taken her a long time to get fit. She's only just started to find her form again. So we hope she finds an extra leg again today. And then Starcoin, I wouldn't leave him out anything because he's capable. And I think he's improved from his last run, which wasn't a bad run. We obviously still got to beat Electric Gold once again, but it's a turnaround in the weights, and we're hoping we've improved enough to give him a go.
You've given us a detailed feedback. Thank you very, very much, and we look forward to talking to Mr. Basil. Thank you very, very much, sir.
Gary, and we're going to have a little celebration. It was our first 2-year-old winner, and the guys came to the sales, and we did our homework, and we bought some nice horses, so hopefully from here it's strong.
Maybe, Manolo, you could bring back the check, bring through the check whilst we're talking about celebrator, yes, with Mr. Basil, and so we can have a picture, and they can also be on camera together. Alec Laird and Gary Basil, and this is the bonus courtesy of Bloodstock SA. Would you like to come through as well, sir? It is a part of the ownership, and it's Bloodstock SA, a maiden juvenile winner bonus. And of course, that I'm sure will go a long way into offsetting the costs that you guys have obviously laid down as far as horse racing is concerned.
We've had to go for the babies, and this is what it's about as well. So.
It is indeed. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Alec. And of course, Gary's going to say a few words as well. He's definitely put his hand up. He had a couple of interests in race number 1. This one has come through to win at the second time of asking. Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, thanks, Cecil. Very nice, exciting. He seems a progressive type of horse. What more must I say? I've got to say thank you to Lance, to big guy in Durban, Grant. He was the guy that bought it. And then he asked us to please join him. We did. We're not unhappy we've done that. And we're pretty excited about going forward with him, yeah.
Indeed. And of course, we look forward to this name, Tintamarre. You can't forget it. And of course, hopefully we will be chatting a bit later on. Alex says he's expecting a decent effort over the 2400.
Well, Cecil, you saw Alex brought his whole family out. I've got my wife and my son here. So we're expecting to have a nice day, but it's horse racing. It's not done on paper, as we saw yesterday in the Met. There's a lot of things that can happen and cannot happen. So let's see how we go. We'll take it one at a time.
But for this one, well done. And of course, we hold thumbs for you later on.
Yeah, thanks. And I just want to thank Alec once again, the master that he is. You know, we've been with him for a long time. He produces us the goods now. And Diego has just joined the stable. He's working nicely with the stable. He's working nicely with the owners. He's doing a good job for us. And Moffy and his team, well done. They do the hard work. Yes, have a chat to Moffat. He'll give you the inside lane. Okay.
But to you, long may it continue, and your love for the game, long may that last.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you so much, Mr. Basil. Right, Mr. Moffat, a regular feature on this segment of horse racing after another winner, and they say you are the man who's going to tell us what to expect. I've asked Alec, but you're just going to tell me because you normally volunteer. But before we do anything, here is the groom's check. You are receiving it on his behalf. Just remind us of his name.
It's Monello.
Monello, that is the guy who's going to get his 1500. That's the second of the 8 awards for the winning grooms. Now, Moffat, take us through. This horse showed the necessary improvement after the first race, and apparently everybody was quite pleased with that first effort.
Yes, thanks, sir. He's a nice horse, and I like him. And I can't tell you much about this horse because he's still green and still need more ground. And what I can tell you is that he's a racehorse.
He's a racehorse.
He's a racehorse.
And you should know, you've dealt, through your stable, you've dealt with some very good racehorses, so we'll take that on board.
And I can say well done to the owners, and I would like to thank them to buy us a nice horse. We got nice babies.
I can see that.
And also the people they bought us last, the best new babies. I would like to say thanks to them.
And thank you for talking to us.
To the family of Alec Laird, also Kate is here supporting us, Garrett Laird, also they're here. I like that. Thanks.
We like you having you around. Thank you very, very much.
All right, thanks.
Thank you so much. That is a Moffat, assistant to Alec Laird, and always giving us an insight, as you heard from Gary Basil, as to what's really going on behind the scenes, which is not too far off from what the trainer told us as well. Well, you've heard the confidence from Alec about Follow the Sun, and that comes about in 2 races' time. Next up is that first leg of the pick 6 at PA Pool. That was also decently supported. Let's see if we can get, likewise, a good pick 6.